Greetings all, Scully here. If you've been watching our channel, we were playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the multiplayer server. I set up a goal, and after about a month and a half, we finally got it done, and I decided, well, it's time to bring something new to our channel. So we're going to do a Let's Play on Star Wars The Old Republic, and as far as goals go, I'm going to do all the quests, get all the datacrons. We're going to attempt to get the lore objects and see how far we get on the achievements. Now, I do have an account, but I decided to make it a little bit harder on myself. We're going to try this as free to play. And as you can see, I don't have any characters yet. And I chose the Shadowlands for the server. And we're going to go with the Sith first. Go with the Sith Warrior. Zabrak, Mel.
It's useless to defy me.
And set up the character real quick. Alright, I think that'll do. Now we need a name. How about Scholar? Well, give me a second to think here. How about, yeah, we'll do Scullix. I think there's going to be a little bit of a cutscene here, so I'll see you guys when it's back.
At last you've arrived. Good, good. There is much to do and every moment is critical. I'm Overseer Tremel. For decades I've administered the trials that prove who is and is not worthy to join the Sith Order. The trials are a chance to weed out the weak. Those who face them either survive and become Sith, or die.
I think I'll take the first option.
I didn't bring you here for levity. Yes, you are here and ahead of schedule because of me. I expect you to obey. You face your trials, you serve me, and I will make you the most powerful acolyte here.
Sounds like a plan.
The trials themselves are difficult enough, but they are hardly the greatest threat you face. There's an acolyte here named Vemrin. He's your enemy, and he will try to kill you. We must prepare you.
Maybe he can be reasoned with.
There are no amends to make with a creature like Vemrin. We must strengthen your bond with the Force to match his. That practice sword you've arrived with is insufficient. The blade of lesser acolytes. You need a dominating weapon. In the tomb of Ajunta Paul, there's an old armory. A strong Sith warblade awaits you there. The tomb is thick with claw slugs. Deadly savage creatures. Be speedy but careful. They've been the end of many an acolyte.
Just tell me where to go.
Once you acquire the warblade, I suggest you spend some time in the tomb bloodying it. Then come to me in my chambers in the academy.
Alright, so here we are, and I've got a few things that I need to take care of as far as getting my screen set up the way I like it, and go through all my options and preferences, as well as listen to the sounds that are coming through the system, make sure that everything's turned out alright. So I'll see you guys back here in just a few minutes. And we're back. I took a little bit longer than I thought I would. I wanted to familiarize myself with the game because it's been quite a while since I last played. Anyways, we last left off, we were inside this room, and it took so long I actually ended up going to bed, and when I logged back in we were outside of here, so if you're wondering why I moved so much, that's why. it ported us out here. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me get rid of this stuff. Probably should be reading it because, like I said, it's been a long time, but I can go over that later. And see what we got in the mail. Okay, I don't want that stuff right now. What about this one? Really? Brand new character and we get a title. I'll take it. And go ahead and delete that. And it's a bit laggy, so give me just a few seconds here. I'm going to look at some stuff and see if I can figure it out. Alright, I adjusted some of the settings and it seems to be working pretty good now, so we'll go ahead and get started.
Do you require medical attention?
I don't have anything to sell. Alright. And I want to kill everything I come across. We are going to be hurting for XP if I remember right. I thought I had auto loot on. Yeah, I also want to be killing everything because at least there used to be some achievements for it. And achievements, if they still work like they did, used to give us cartel coins, and we are going to be needing those.
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
Speak freely, Sergeant.
Thank you. You're the Acolyte Overseer Tremel had brought in special, right? Heading down in the tomb to show what you're made of?
And to find myself a Sith Warblade, apparently.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the Overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost 3 squads of good men fighting them. They come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
If you're trying to talk me out of this, it won't work.
Understood. I was hoping you could assist my operation while you're in there. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
Perhaps I could be of assistance.
Don't underestimate those claw slugs, sir. They're smarter than they look.
Alright, there's a few other things I need to go over real quick on my off screen, and I'll pick right back up. Okay, I was doing a little bit of testing trying to figure out why in the world I was lagging, and I don't know, it seemed to fix itself, so hopefully it stays that way. And what we got? Force charge.
Remember, peace is a lie.
Yep, this seems to be better, so I don't know what the deal was. I didn't change any settings. I did log out of the game and run it as admin. So maybe that fixed it, I have no idea. I think the game sounds might be a bit loud as well. Let's see, preferences. And where is it? There we go. I'll turn that down to about a quarter. Explosive detonator. That is in my way. I don't like that. Alright, I think we're done in here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any lore objects. I don't see any. I thought when you did that detonator that another worm jumped out. Maybe I haven't gotten that far yet. Maybe that was him. That probably was. I wasn't paying attention.
I heard the explosions when you set off the charges. Outstanding, sir.
You desire more power? Good.
Okay, there's our first AoE.
Remember, peace is a lie.
I'm going to be doing all the side quests, at least for right now. Let me turn those in-game sounds down just a little bit more. Want to make sure that I can be able to talk through it. See a quest I forgot. One that was in the middle of the floor, I bet. Yep, data pad. I'm not gonna read all that. These are just side quests. I'm more interested in the main story quests. I will be doing all the side quests, but not really going to be reading all that stuff. I think that's just to kill these guys. Yeah, 10 of these. Need 4 more. I think we can get them this way. Oh, that mouse sensitivity is crazy. Turn on a dime. And we need artifacts. I believe that was in a different part. I'm going to go ahead and do the main story quest and we'll get back on that. Yeah, that's one of the things we don't get is a free-to-play. We don't get the sprint at level 1. We have to wait till level 10. And I don't really feel like that's too much of a bad deal. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Nope, I want to go left. Because it's only 15%, so, I mean, I'm not really going to be missing it. Don't need that. Really would like to get rid of this. How about I do that? And we got a new blaze. Let's go ahead and equip all our stuff. I think I got some more stuff as well. Alright, everything's vendor trash. Well, probably won't need it, but I'll go ahead and put her down there anyway. I forgot about this. Yeah, like I said, it's been quite a while since I played this game, so it's going to take me a little bit to get back into it. Leveled up again. That was one thing I always felt like we leveled up too fast in this game, but in most MMOs you do level up pretty fast in the beginning. Alright, so now we want 5 artifacts, or 3 artifacts. These guys are a little bit stronger than I remember. Probably because I'm used to the preferred status and I usually end up gearing myself out a little bit better. Don't really want to get involved in all that if I don't have to. we're done here. Let's head on to finish out our quest to get that guy back his blade. Actually, it's our blade, but we gotta go turn in the mission. I thought there was a lore object somewhere in here. That's alright, we're going to be coming back and getting all that stuff. My first goal is to hurry up and get a companion as soon as I can. That will help us out a lot. See if we can avoid some of this. Yeah, so I haven't done all the stories. I've done Sith Inquisitor. I think I got to level 50. No, I did. That was my first main. Then I did a Bounty Hunter to 50, and I did the Operative somewhere in the 20s or 30s, and that's really all I've played of this game. No, I did the level 50 Inquisitor when it first came out. This is in a guild, got the end game. We did some of the operations. I think we got to the third or fourth boss. Kind of fell apart after that one. I think I got the end game too quick. There weren't really that many people, so I ended up just kind of doing my own thing. And I want a vendor. I think he's over here. There we go. There's also a quest.
I have taken care of your problem with the looters in the tomb.
Ah, then I'll assume my men are dead. Even so, you have done us a great service. Their loss is your gain, I suppose.
I am most thankful.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I can wear anything. Got some pants. And a shirt. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that tooltip lag. See, when I mouse over it takes a second for that to come up.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
Is there a cell? Yep, nice. That'll help out. And I'll go ahead and do it like that. We'll save that one.
Good
Probably
hunting.
won't be using it, but at least we'll have it. And I think that's everything in this area. So our quest is to go back to the Overseer. Should be some more quests to pick up.
Acolyte, I come with a message. Overseer Tremel can teach you the ways of the Sith, but not all of the skills. For that, there are specialists in the Academy. Overseer Tremel wishes you to meet them and learn what you can.
That seems a wise idea.
An acolyte who thinks. Good. There is hope for you, and pleasure awaiting your instructors. You will find the best trainers in the Academy's archive. You are expected there shortly.
Okay, one thing, I probably won't be talking during the conversations. I may occasionally, but it won't be much. I have the alignment game turned off. I want to show people where that's at. I believe that is under I don't think it's... Is it social? Here's another one. I have this one check marked. Some people may not know about it. If you're in a group and two of you are Sith Warriors and you don't have that checked, you won't be able to get into the group. Both of you guys need to have that check marked so that you can get inside the instance, because they're for that particular class only. Okay, right here I have the alignment gain turned off, and what that does is it shows you if it's going to be a light side or a dark side choice. I don't really want to know that. I kind of want to play the game as I would if I was in real life playing it. And I'm a fairly nice person. So probably my characters will end up mostly being light side choices. However, there's going to be some exceptions to that. And I'm not too worried about whether I'm light side or dark side, because I have a way of getting around that, and I'll show you guys later on whenever we get into the crafting. There should be a trainer right there, but I don't think we have anything we can learn yet. We'll check it out.
You are strong.
I'm wrong.
But
we
you
do.
could be stronger.
Saber ward and sweeping slash.
Show no mercy.
Just kind of deciding where I want to put everything. There's our second AoE, and Saber ward is going to be our defense. And where's our trainer? I mean, not our trainer, but our quest. Looks like it's upstairs more. Maybe it's downstairs. There it is. And there's a couple of lore objects in this area, but we'll get those later on.
Hey there, Acolyte. Hold on a moment. Let me get a look at you. So you're Overseer Tremel's secret weapon. Impressive, to be sure. Afraid the old man waited too long to make his move, though. I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have. I demand respect.
Are you saying I haven't earned my way?
Please, everyone knows what Tremel is doing. If Overseer Tremel had made his move a year ago when I first arrived, he might have had a chance. But now, too little, too late.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill him and hide the body.
We're not on Balmorra anymore, Dolgus. There are rules, traditions. We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremel and his last pathetic hope here.
You're not very good with people, are you?
You're not funny, just pathetic, and you've been warned. Coming, Dolgus?
Be right there, Vemrin. Listen to me, you useless priss. Acolytes aren't allowed to murder each other. But accidents happen. It isn't murder without witnesses. No more warnings. Vemrin's the alpha monster here. You go after Vemrin, you die.
Good. You've returned. You seem to be in one piece. Tell me, how do you like your new blade?
I suppose this is sufficient.
What are you doing, Father? I only just got my warblade and I've been here 6 months.
I have my reasons, Escala. And you will not breathe a word of this to anyone. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Acolyte, this is Escala, my daughter. She's one of the advanced students here. On her way to becoming Sith. If she minds herself.
I'll keep quiet about your new charge, Father. but I won't be there if whatever you're planning blows up in your face.
Don't mind her, she's just sore that I'm keeping secrets. She growls, but she's loyal. Now, I thought I heard Vemrin's voice in the adjacent chamber before you arrived. Did he make his move so soon?
He just introduced himself to me.
If he didn't attack, he must not fully comprehend the threat you represent. Good, good. Still, I'd hoped we'd have more time. Vemrin's not the type to sniff around for too long before trying to take a bite. In a drive for sheer numbers, the criteria for Academy admittance has been relaxed. Now anyone with Force sensitivity is allowed entrance. Vemrin is mixed blood, the invisible rot eating at the foundation of the Empire. He must not be allowed to advance.
So, you're an elitist snob?
You say that like it's a bad thing. It's the Sith way. Only the best, only the most pure, should be good enough. Unfortunately, Vemrin's caught the eye of Darth Barris, one of the most influential Sith Lords. He's being groomed to be Barris's new apprentice. As Darth Barris's apprentice, the power at Vemrin's fingertips will be considerable. He could change the Sith for the worse. You must proceed to your next trial immediately. I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates. Consider each criminal's story carefully. The decisions you make will be scrutinized, so let your passions guide your judgments.
I will handle it.
Go to the Academy prison. Speak to head jailer Nash and return to me after you've passed judgment on the prisoners.
So I called him an elitist snob. Not quite what I would do in real life. Some of these options that you can choose don't quite make up what the character actually says. Not sure why that's invisible, but Force Scream, we'll go ahead and pick that up. This is somebody's ability to call out a trainer. And that's invisible for some odd reason. Where is it? Right there? Yeah, so I decided to do the Sith Warrior for the first Let's Play. It's something I haven't really touched on, so figured it'd be something new and exciting for me, so I will definitely be making some mistakes.
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Ow, jerk! If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, quaking monkey lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells and slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right? He thinks highly of you.
Then I will repay his faith by sticking to my mission.
You should know this situation is highly unusual. Normally an acolyte goes off-world for the interrogation. Overseer Tremel had these 3 shipped in for you. He thinks you're the next coming of Exar Kun, but you ought to know, Tremel ain't the only one paying attention to you. Now, these 3 prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You got to interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
As it should be.
Fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
You freaks aren't getting anything new out of me. Just do whatever you're gonna do.
You can either talk to me or to the Inquisitors, and I promise I have a much sunnier disposition.
Get lost. I've been through this routine. I already know all your Inquisitors by name.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head! I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
So you're telling me you're not a Republic assassin?
I'm not political. I work for whoever pays.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide. Execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
This one for me it's a pretty tough choice. I'm one of those people, you know, I don't care why you were,
She deserves to die. I'll kill her where she stands.
Be my guest.
Just get it over with.
She faced her death well.
I admire her for that.
Please, I am a fellow Sith. Spare me the assassin's ignoble fate. Grant me a trial by combat, I beg you.
Your name, now.
This part of Waste is Davotech. Once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years. Then one mistake, and they threw me away. Now I have been left here to rot. Please, let me feel the weight of a weapon once more.
You're not worth the effort. Live on in shame.
Then I am misery. Languishing here is worse than death.
Huh. And I thought his disgrace had already hit rock bottom.
I'm sick of thinking about him. Let's just move on.
Ah, well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle. He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic agents. Strangely enough, he maintains his innocence, despite being severely tortured.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
Come on, who would go to all the trouble of setting you up?
Nibikak nakamak, nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
Ah, he's never wavered from that line. And the evidence is circumstantial. I suppose it's actually possible he didn't do it. So, what do you decide?
I think in this case we should release him. Let him go.
Mamni lebek bak manuk, meraka najaki namabamyak.
Freedom, huh? That's a new one. Ah, well that's that. You're an interesting one, kid. I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremel. See what he thinks of your choices.
Yeah, so it's like I was saying with the First Lady, really didn't have enough information to know if what kind of person hired her. You know, if she's from the Republic or not. Either way, it sounded like she was a mercenary to me. Kind of just like she said, she whoever hires her, she goes off and kills people. And to me, if you're going to do something like that, you probably end up deserving what you get on that. So I went ahead and killed her. Then with the second guy, there wasn't enough information to know what he did wrong. So I couldn't justify actually killing him, but obviously he did something wrong. He admitted it, he made a mistake, so we went ahead and left him in prison. And the third person, there wasn't enough information there to know if he actually did something wrong or not, and I believe in a fair...
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solence. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You killed her in cold blood. Why?
She admitted her guilt, didn't even have the sense to lie.
I understand the reasoning, but that was not the best choice. Never waste a potential resource. A trained assassin who demonstrated fortitude and amorality. The Empire could have utilized her skills. Now, the failed warrior, Devotech, he begged you to let him die fighting. You left him languishing in his cell. Why?
I thought maybe time would reawaken the lion inside him.
It should have been obvious to you that his fire cannot be rekindled. Devotech was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that. Now, the last prisoner, the Forger. Letting him go was highly questionable. Explain yourself.
It's folly to waste time tormenting an innocent man.
Innocent or not, he leaves here with first-hand knowledge of our facilities and procedures. It's potentially compromising to have him floating about the galaxy.
You must always be thinking and considering every angle. Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm, that will be what impresses Darth Barris the most. In each situation, you failed to find the path of the thinking Sith. If we have any hope of you supplanting Vemrin in Darth Barris's eyes, you must improve quickly.
I'll try harder, Overseer, I promise.
If you don't, you're doomed. Remember that.
Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally.
Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Marka Ragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
You think that's enough information? How about you tell me about this beast?
All you need to know is that it's ferocious and bloodthirsty, and in no way is it a trial for a normal acolyte. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords, and find the tomb of Marka Ragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
Alright, we got some new boots. Yeah, with the third guy, there just wasn't enough information to convict him, and I believe in a fair trial. So I think we'll go ahead and end the video here, and we'll pick back up next time. Thanks for watching.